Aaron Boynton, Chris Mayhew, Mike Stumpek, and Drew Blickouts. Got Blickouts will be jumping center. Andy Matroni and Mike Caligiuri doing the officiating. Tip is controlled by the Raiders. It's Mayhew. Brings it up over the timeline. Gets it into Stumpek. Stumpek, top of the key, goes to Bailey. Bailey back to Stumpek. Boynton cutting through the lane and picked up by Mayhew. Comes down the rebound, top of the key now. Chris looks to set it up. Woodard drives in and fouled by number 24. That's Sam Kuchar picks up the foul. And Drew's going to be down on the floor here.
Is that his bad leg?
Going in hard to the basket there and picked up the foul. He's battling an injury as it is on that right leg. We're going to take a break here and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here at Rutland High School where junior varsity action. We've got a situation here where Drew Blickart's going in hard to the basket, was fouled on the play, and he's going to come out. And coming into the game in this place is Greg Bear-Jickler. Raider GV's going with 10 sophomores this year and 2 freshmen under Mark Benetatos. Bear-Jickler will go to line to shoot the foul shots. And the first shot is up and it's good. The Raiders are on the board first. Raiders 1 and Burlington nothing. Second shot is off the rim. It's going to be a Raider ball. Bailey inbounds it. Trying to go underneath to Boynton, that's picked out there. So that's Provost looking to go underneath to... Okay, the ball goes out of bounds. Trying to go to Du Bois. Raiders will take over. That's Bailey into Chris Mayhew. Brings it up over the timeline. Back to Bailey. Bailey looking inside here, going to Bear-Jickler. Great getting it to Boynton, and the ball is taken over. Tipped away. Ball controlled by the Seahorses. This is Provost. Back to Provost. Kuchar. Pico with the ball now. Knocked out of bounds there by Mike Stumpek. Kuchar back to Provost. The Lions, 2 points, and the Seahorses go up 2-1. This is Mayhew now looking for Bailey. Bailey, top of the key to Stumpek. Back to Bailey. Bailey into Boynton. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is taken down by Chris Mayhew. Mike Stumpek, and he dragged the foot. Ball goes over the Seahorses. 6:32 first quarter of play. Burlington 2 and Rutland 1. This is Provost up over the timeline. Top of the key, drives the lane. And he's going to be fouled. Mike Stumpek picking up the foul for the Raiders. This is Provost, inbounds it. Kuchar up with a shot, no good. Mayhew brings it up. Looking for some help, going across court to Bailey. Bailey back to Mayhew. Mayhew back off to the top of the key to Stumpek. Stumpek to Bailey, and it's out of bounds. Raider ball. Raiders having trouble getting the ball inside here this afternoon. This is Mayhew now. Looks to the top of the key to Bailey. Back to Mayhew. Chris drives the base, and it's good. Oh. 3-2, the Raiders lead. This is Carboneau. And they're going to get him for stumps. 5:39 left, first quarter play. Raiders 3, Seahorses 2. Junior varsity action here this afternoon. This is Chris Mayhew up over the timeline. Into Stumpback. Stumpback back to the top of the key to Bailey. Bailey over to Mayhew. Back to Bailey, back to Mayhew. Stumpback over to Boynton, and Aaron's going to be fouled. That's foul is on Du Bois. And in the game for the Raiders is Aaron Carboneau, and Mike Stumpback goes out. Got Aaron Bailey inbounding it for the Raiders. Into Mayhew. Chris with a long one, and it's off the rim. Gets his own rebound. The Raiders lose the handle. The Seahorses take it over. This is Provost. Brings it up over the half court. Back into Kuchar. Pecor with the ball now. Back to Provost. Kuchar. Shot is up there, no good. Follow-up is good, and it's 4-3 Seahorses. Mayhew to Carboneau. Back to Mayhew. Chris just inside the three-point line, no good. Boynton comes on the rebound, back to Barry Jackson, and he's fouled on the play. The Barry Jackson will be going to the line. 5:15, first quarter of action, and it's 4-3 Seahorses. Okay, Greg will be getting 2 shots here. First one is no good. Second shot's up and good. This is Provost. Up over the timeline here, being guarded by Carboneau. Back in the Pecor now. Back to Provost. Provost, they're looking for help, and they're going to get it for trying. It's good defense by the Raiders. Turns the ball over. 4:43 left first quarter, and it's 4-4. Got Bailey inbounds it. This is Chris Mayhew bringing it up over the timeline, back to Bailey on the right side. Bailey crossed at the Carboneau into Boynton. Boynton loses the handle, and the Seahorses take over. This is Smith, drives the baseline, and he's going to be fouled. Coming in for the Raiders is number 11, Pat Dwyer, 25, Greg Simus.
Pull him up. Play some defense.
Provost looking underneath, and the basket's up and good. All favor, done all favor on the basket. Burlington's up 6-4 here with 4:17 left. Carboneau looks inside to, and we've got a foul on the Seahorses.
32.
All favor picks up the foul for Burlington, and the Raiders will inbound it. This is Dwyer to Carboneau. Shots, no good. Rebound is taken down by Dwyer. Back off to Carboneau. Back to Mayhew. Chris going inside. Greg Simon with the shot, no good. Rebound by Carboneau, brings it back outside, back to Mayhew, top of the key, and they're going to get Christopher Stuck. 6-4, Burlington leading Rutland here with 3:56 left, first quarter of action. This is Pico back to Provost now, brings it up over the timeline. And driving the beat. 22 for the Seahawks, that's Smith. 8-4 now, Burlington with the lead. Dwyer with the ball, back over the Carboneau, top of the key to Mayhew. Back to Dwyer, pass lets one go, and it's no good. Provo brings it up. And the P-Corps cutting through the lane. Smith. Shot there, no good by P-Corps. And the Raiders will take over. Okay, we've got Dave Power and Matt Bloomer into the game for the Raiders. This is Bloomer, top of the key. And the Carboneau going into Power. Power with a shot up, no good. Rebound. Bailey with the shot. And he's fouled on the play. The basket's no good. 2:55 left. Raiders 4 and the Seahorses 8. Corner line would be Aaron Bailey. And Bailey's first shot is in. 8-5 now. The Seahorses will lead over the Raiders. Junior Vancouver actually this afternoon. Second shot is up, no good. Rebound by Alsaver for Burlington. Provo brings it up over the timeline, drives the lane. Rebound taken down by Bailey. In the Bloomer. Bloomer up over the timeline of Carboneau. And a little fadeaway jumper there, no good. And it's Raiders to turn the ball over. 8-5, Burlington leads. First quarter of action here. This is Provo, bringing it up over the timeline. Still on the way there.
Good play back.
Bloomer knocked it away. Bailey bringing it over now in the Carboneau. Back to Bailey and the Bloomer. Ball going in the silence there. There's a scramble and it's Seahorse ball. So this is Provo for the Seahorses, bringing the ball up, being guarded by Carboneau now. Up over the timeline. Into Smith. And going inside. Pico on the basket. 10-5, Burlington up now. That is a steal. And we're going to try. 10-5, Burlington over the Raiders here. 1:45 left. This is Bloomer, back to Carboneau at the top of the key over to Bailey. Bailey going inside the Power, shots up, no good, rebound. Taken down by Smith. This is Provo. Looking ahead to P-Corps, drive, and he's fouled on the play. Fouled going to go against Dave Power for the Raiders. Seahorses 10 and the Raiders 5. 1:28 left, first quarter of action. Okay, coming back in the game is Drew Blickouts. And going on for the Raiders is Greg Silas. This is P-Corps going to the line for the Seahorses. The first shot's up, no good. Second shot is off the rim. And it'll be a Raider ball. So we've got Bailey, Carboneau, Bloomer, Blickouts, and Power in for the Raiders now. This is Carboneau, brings it up over the timeline. This is Bailey inbound with the Carboneau. Carboneau going inside the Blickards. Blickards with a shot. Good.
Let's go, one, play some deep.
10-7 on Seahorses over the Raiders. Junior varsity action. This is Pecor drive and lays it up off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Gruber for the Raiders. Ahead the Carboneau. Carboneau throws it up now, top of the key. In the Bailey. Bailey back to Carboneau. Going inside to Fowler. Fowler back to Bailey. Bailey drives the baseline. And we got 3 seconds on the Raiders. 47 seconds left now. 10-7. Burlington over Rutland here in junior varsity action. This is Provo. Well, bringing the ball up over the timeline here for the Seahorses. In the Pecor, back to Provost. Over to Smith now, back in the Pecor. Seahorses holding for the last shot here. Smith back to Provost, top of the key. There's a long shot off the rail there by Pecor. The Raiders take over. With that, 3 seconds left. Ball tipped away and no basket. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Burlington High Seahorses 10 and the Rutland High Red Raiders 7. We'll take a break and be right back. Okay, back here at Rutland High School, it's ready for the second quarter of action. The Burlington High Seahorse JVs 10 and the Rutland High Red Raiders 7. This is Pecor with the ball now. Drives the base, lays it up, no good, rebound, and the Raiders will take over. The Raiders have Stempek, Mayhew, Burjeklian, Dwyer, and Paller in for the Raiders now. This is Mayhew, brings it up over the timeline, and the Dwyer. Dwyer trying to go underneath there to Burjeklian, and it's out of bounds. This is Allsaver. He'll be inbounding it for the Seahorses. Raiders with a full court press to open up the second quarter. This is Provost, brings it up over the timeline. Top of the key now. Back to Pecor. Into Smith. Smith on the looking to go back up top now to Provost. Provost being guarded by Stempek. Back into Pecor. Pecor going inside here. Allsaver. Back to Pecor, no good. Allsaver loses the handle, picked up by Mayhew. Mayhew brings it up now over the timeline. The top of the key to Stempek. Stempek going to Burjeklian. And the Dwyer. Dwyer looks to Stempek. Mike with a long one off the rim. Rebound, Burjeklian back out to Dwyer, or Mayhew now. Stempek drives the base back outside. Back to Mayhew. Mayhew to Dwyer to Stempek underneath the Burjeklian. Basket's good. Pretty play there inside. Burjeklian with the bucket. He's fouled on the play.
Squish, baby.
10-9, Burlington up here. 6:31 left. Second quarter of play. Burjeklian trying to complete the three-point play here. And it's up off the rim. Rebound taken down here by Belial for the Seahorses. This is Provost driving the lane up and in. Seahorses out in front, 12-9 here. Junior varsity action, 6:18 second quarter. This is Mayhew, drives the lane and up and in. 12-11. Raiders coming with a full court press. This is Provost, brings it up to the top of the key now. Into Du Bois. Du Bois back to Provost. Provost over to Smith. Smith into Du Bois. Du Bois into Provost with a shot. No good. Rebound, Stempeck. 5:40 left, second quarter. This is Mayhew, drives the lane, dishes to Palo. No good. Rebound is, we got a foul underneath. And that'll send Barry Jekyll into the line with the, well, they're going to, we'll be inbounding it here. Okay, now it is a 1-and-1. Okay, well, there seems to be a little discussion. I guess they're not quite sure. It is a 1-and-1 situation here. .530 left, second quarter. The Rutland High Red Raider JVs 11 and the Burlington High Seahorse JVs 12. And in and out for Barry Jacklin. Rebound taken down there by Pecor for the Seahorses. Provost brings it up over the timeline. Top of the key back to, this is Smith. Smith driving, going inside here, back to Pecor. Pecor there with Barry Jacklin on him, goes up with a shot, it's good. 14-11 now. Seahorses open up a 3-point lead. 5:02 left, second quarter. Stempeck up over the timeline to Dwyer, and Pat's going to call for steps. The Seahorse ball here with 4:57 left in the second quarter. In the game comes Aaron Boynton and Aaron Bailey for the Raiders. And we got a whistle here on the play.
Warning.
Okay, we've got a warning. Got to be so many feet there away from that that offensive player when you're inbounding the ball. So first time you get a warning. Yeah, the Seahorses inbounding, and this is Provost.
Careful on the cheap seats, Mike.
And trying to go inside, gets it back to Mayhew. Mayhew comes up over the timeline. He's being docked. Provost came back up, makes the steal, going inside to Du Bois. Du Bois steps on the line, and they're going to turn the ball over. 14-11, Seahorses up over the Raiders here with 4:40 left. Into the game comes Carboneau, and Stempeck will go out for the Raiders. So we've got Mayhew, Carboneau, Bailey, Boynton, and Barry Jacklin in for the Raiders. Burlington knocks the ball out of bounds, so the Raiders will inbound here. This is Bailey. And the Mayhew. Mayhew loses the handle there. It's picked up. And let's see who gets it here. There's a scramble for the ball on the floor, and the Seahorses will take over. This is Provost with the ball. Brings it up over the timeline. Looking to go inside there. Ball tipped away. Picked up by Carboneau. Brings it up. Up over the timeline. In the Barry Jacklin. Up and off the rim. No good. This is Du Bois for the Seahorses. Lays it up and in. 16-11 now. Burlington on top. 3:58 left, second quarter of play here. Mayhew bringing up over the timeline. Looking to go inside. Barry Jacklin and passes to Boynton. Boynton up, no good off the rim. Well, the Raiders, I'll tell you, they're missing a lot of shots in close here. They just seem to be rolling off the rim. There's a pretty play, no good. And we've got a foul there. Number 15, Klein going up for the shot. The Raiders will pick up the foul. 16-11, Seahorses out in front. Okay, Burlington will inbounds it. This is Provost. Going inside, Pecor is up and good. 18-11 now. Seahorses out in front of the Rutland High Red Raider JVs. This is Mayhew into Paller. Paller to Boyne at the top of the key over to Mayhew. Mayhew trying to go into Carboneau, and Raiders will retain possession here. Okay, Bailey inbounds it. Paller goes up. It's good. 18-13 now. Burlington out in front. This is Provost. Ian got it there by Carboneau. Brings it up over the timeline. Drives the lane, one-hander, and they're going to get Aaron Carboneau on the fall. (18-13). The Burlington High Seahorses out in front. That's going to send Provost to the line for the Seahorses. And the first shot's up and good. (20-13) now. The Burlington out in front of Rutland here. 2:54 left, second quarter of play. And the second shot is no good. And it's put up by Pecor there, no good for the Seahorses. Mayhew brings it up for the Raiders. Up over the timeline, drives the lane, and no good. They're going to call an offensive foul there, I believe, against Chris Mayhew. So the ball will go back over to Burlington. 20-13, Burlington out in front, 2:43 left. This is Provost bringing it up for the Seahorses. Into Klein. Steal there by Stempek. Stempek back to Sinus, back to Stempek over to top of the key, back to Sinus. Greg drives the lane, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Du Bois, back to Provost. Provost looks ahead. He's got Pecor. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Du Bois. And we've got a travel. This is Bailey now into Mayhew. Chris brings it up over the timeline. Loses the handle there. Du Bois picks it up for the Seahorses. And now he brings it back out. Pecor drives into the lane. Back to the top of the key to Provost. Back to Du Bois. Du Bois back to the top of the key now. Provost drives the lane, stops, and puts it up. No good. And we've got a foul on Provost. And we're going to take a walk down the other end of the court. 1:35 left. Second quarter. The Burlington High Seahorses 20 and the Rutland High Red Raiders 13. This will send Greg Sinus to the line. And the shot is up and good. He's got another one coming. 20-14. Second one's up, no good. Rebound by Stempek. Top of the key to Mayhew. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound by Boynton. Looks inside to Sinus. Big Sinus on the basket. 20-16 now. Steal by Mayhew. And they're going to get him from backcourt. So it's 20-16, 1:19 left. Okay, this is Du Bois for Burlington. Brings it up over half court. Top of the key now. This Smith. Smith going inside here. Shot is up, no good. And they're going to get it for traveling. Allsaver went inside and took some steps. 1:04 left, second quarter now. We've got Bailey, Mayhew, Stempek, Sinus, and Boynton into the game for the Raiders. This is Mayhew. To Bailey, Boynton cutting through, looks inside. Ball's going to go out of bounds. The Raiders will retain possession here. To Stempek. To Mayhew to Bailey. Bailey drives the baseline and he's going to be fouled on the play. Falls on Allsaver. That'll send Aaron Bailey to the line for the Raiders. This shot is up and good. And Aaron will have another one coming here. Second one is no good. Rebound by Boynton. That shot's no good. Bailey comes in, puts it up, and they're going to get a foul. The foul was on King for Burlington. And this will send Bailey back to the line. Shot is up and good. 20-18 now, 43 seconds left, second quarter of play.
One more. Rebound.
Second shot's up and in. So Bailey hits them both, and it's 20-19 now. The Raiders down by one here with about 40 seconds left, second quarter. This is Pecor. And they got Du Bois for traveling. The Raiders will put it in play here with 34 seconds left in the second quarter. This is Mayhew, brings it up now over half court. To the top of the key. To the Sinus.
Get it inside.
Sinus back to Stempek. Stempek out to Mayhew. Mayhew drives the lane, lays it up, no good. They're going to get Chris for an offensive foul here. The Seahorses will take it out with 16 seconds left. This is Pecor now, brings it up for Burlington. Into the lane. Brings it back out now. Drives the lane, dishes to King. Shot by King is no good. Rebound Bailey with about, and a shot is not going to make it. That's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Burlington High Seahorses 20 and the Rutland High Red Raider JVs 19. We'll take a short break and be right back. Back at Rutland High School here this afternoon, we've got junior varsity action. Second half just about ready to start here. The Rutland High Red Raiders trailing the Burlington High Seahorses 20-19. This is Aaron Bailey inbounds the ball to Mayhew. Mayhew over to Stempek. Stempek to Boynton. And it was a pretty play there. Aaron Boynton missing the shot, and the rebound is taken down by Provost. Seahorses loses handle, and it's going to be a turnover, and the Raiders will take over here with 7:49 left in the third quarter of action. And they got a foul here again on Chris Mayhew. Chris having a tough day here. I believe that's his third foul. Going to take a breather, and into the game comes Carboneau for Rutland. Seahorses will inbound it. It was Kuchar there with the shot still. And it's going to go over to the Raiders. Kuchar got a couple of tries there, and the Raiders will take over here. We've got Aaron Bailey, Aaron Carboneau, Aaron Boynton, Mike Stempak, and Greg Sinus. There's a steal on the inbounds, and they're going to have Aaron Bailey on a foul underneath. Foul is going to be on Bailey for Rutland, so the Seahorses will inbound. This is Provost. Seahorses with the lead, 20-19 here, just into the third quarter of action. There's Smith. He's going to get called for traveling. Actually was Kuchar that took the extra steps, and the Raiders will take over. This is Bailey into Carboneau. Back to Bailey, and we're going to have a foul there against the boys for Burlington. We got Bailey, Carboneau, Stempak, Sinus, and Boynton into the ball game for the Raiders now. Carboneau over to Stempak. Mike with a long shot off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Belial there for the Seahorses. Over to Provost into Pecor. Pecor shots up, no good. Bailey with the rebound for the Raiders. Carboneau up over the timeline here, being double teamed, and it's going to get called for steps. 7:06 left in the third quarter. The Raiders trail by 1, 20-19 to the Burlington High Seahorses here. Junior varsity action this afternoon from Keefe Gym here in Rutland. This is Provost for the Seahorses. Into Pecor. Pecor looking for help here, going to try to go to Kuchar. And it'll be a Burlington ball. Provost will take it out here for the Seahorses. And the shot is up, no good off the rim by Belial. The Raiders will bring it down. Carboneau to Stempak. Back to Carboneau. Carboneau drives a lane, puts it up off the board, no good. Rebound, Sinus. Greg Sinus up on the rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the play. So that'll send Sinus to the line at 6:41 mark here. The Raiders down by 1. Greg, one of the two freshmen here on the JV team this year. First shot's up and good. That'll tie things up. Second shot by Sinus is up and falls in. 21-20. Raiders are up here. This is Provost for the Seahorses, and he's being double teamed, and Aaron Bailey picks up the foul on the play. 6:36 left in the third quarter of action. This is Provost. Brings the ball up over the timeline now for the Seahorses. Shot is up and in. It's Dan Belial for the Seahorses with the 2 points, and it's Burlington 22 and the Raiders 21. This is Stempak into Bailey. Bailey drives, and he's going to take... Oh, we got a foul on the play. Call will go against the Seahorses, and that'll put the Raiders will inbound it. Dwyer into the ball game for the Raiders now. To Carboneau to Stempak. Stempak back over the other side. And Dwyer trying to go inside. Okay, Dwyer into Carboneau. Carboneau going to Sinus. Shot is up, no good off the rim. Rebound is picked up by Provost now for the Seahorses. Into Pecor. Pecor back off to Provost. Yeah, we got a 5-second call. So good defense there by the Raiders, so it's 22-21. The Raiders down by 1 here to the Burlington High Seahorses. 5:41 left in the third quarter of action. This is Stempeck now up over the timeline to Dwyer, back to Stempeck at the top of the key. Carboneau going inside here to Aaron Boynton, rolls off the rim. Raiders getting short-changed here this afternoon on those inside shots. This is Provost, top of the key, gets it back out to Pecor. Pecor now drives the base, looks it up off the board, and it's good. Seahorses now 24, and the Raiders turn the ball over. Belial with the loose ball puts it in for the Seahorses. 26-21 now. Raiders down by 5. This is Dwyer to Stempeck. Stempeck back to Dwyer now. Back to Stempeck, looks. Back to Dwyer now to Carboneau. Carboneau looks inside to Boynton. Boynton up. No good, off the rim. Looks like there's a lid on that basket for the Raiders here this afternoon. 26-21. And Pecor throws it away. Seahorses will turn it over. In the game for the Raiders is Dave Paller and Greg Barajeklian now. 4:26 left in the third quarter. This is Carboneau up over the timeline and gets it to Stempeck. Stempeck back to Carboneau to Dwyer. Dwyer underneath to Paller. Shot is up, no good. Scramble. Barajeklian comes up with it.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Stempeck loses it, and Burlington's going to get a turnover here. Raiders will take it out. Dwyer bounces it to Carboneau. Top of the key to Matt Bloomer, and then to Carboneau to Barajeklian. Barajeklian up and good. Up off the glass for Barajeklian, and the Raiders are down by 3 now. 3:53 left in the third quarter of action. This is Provost. Gets it inside. Shot is up and good by Dan Belial for the Seahorses. 28-23. Carboneau brings it up over the timeline. And puts off the one-hander up off the glass. No good. Follow-up. Barajeklian, and he's fouled on the play.
Come on, Greg.
Greg Barajeklian going to the line here to shoot the free throws for the Raiders. Raiders down by 5, 28-23. Couple of subs here for the Seahorses. Barajeklian on the foul shots. And Greg's first shot is up and good. 28-24. Second shot's up and good. 28-25 now. Burlington with the 3-point lead. This is Provost, top of the key. And to Smith. Klein cutting through there with the shot, no good. Rebound is tipped away by Bloomer, and we've got a foul here. Foul's going to go against Klein for Burlington.
Come on, heads up. Be aggressive. Let's go.
Raiders down by 3 with 3:19 left. This is junior varsity action. We'll have varsity action to follow here this afternoon. The Red Raiders of Rutland High and the Seahorses of Burlington. This is Dwyer to Carboneau. Top of the key to Bloomer. Back to Dwyer. Dwyer trying to go inside, and it's picked off by the Seahorses. Smith on the...
That's right.
and he took too many steps. Smith going through the lane here for the Seahorses and turns the ball over now. The Raiders with Pat Dwyer inbound to Carboneau, back to Dwyer. This is Matt Bloomer to get to the head to Barajeklian, and to Carboneau going in. Dish to Paller, and it's no good. Rebound back up at Carboneau, no good. Barajeklian on the shot, no good. And Greg, we got a reach-in foul on Barry Jacklin.
Shirt. No foul.
28-25. Raiders down by 3. 2:49 left in the third quarter of play. This is Provost. He brings it up over the timeline now. To the top of the key. Going to go inside. Smith for the Seahorses, no good. Peller with the rebound. To Carboneau. Carboneau brings it up now. Over to Bloomer. Bloomer. Matt with the shots. Good. Matt Bloomer from outside. 28-27. 2:16 left. Third quarter of play. Seahorses now bringing up. This is Provost. Brings it up over the timeline. Being guarded by Bloomer. Drives the lane, and it's picked off by Bloomer. No call. Turnover there to Seahorses, and Smith drives, puts it in. 30-27. Seahorses by 3. Raiders with Dwyer going bend with Bear Jacklin, back to Dwyer, no good. Bear Jacklin trying to get a handle on it. Taken away by Belial to Provost. Provost brings it up over the timeline. Looks underneath, all alone, and it's all saver for the Seahorses. Carboneau down the other end. Drives the lane off the glass, no good. 32-27. The Raiders down by 5. 1:17 left in the third quarter of play. This is Provost. And we've got steps on Peacock. That'll turn the ball over. Raiders will inbound. We've got Dwyer and Bloomer. Dave Paller's in there. Bear Jacklin and Carboneau. Bear Jacklin back to Dwyer. Loses the handle. Shot no good. Back up. No good. Paller with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. Paller again. Paller a third time, and this time he's fouled on the play. Well, the Raiders having their troubles here under the boards. It's 32-27. 47 seconds left. That's going to send Dave Paller to the line for the Raiders, and he'll be shooting 2. First shot is up, and it's good. Dave Paller hits the first one for the Raiders, and they're down by 4 now. 32-28, Burlington. Second shot off the rim. Rebound is taken down by Pequot. The Seahorses drives to the timeline up top of the key now. Over to Belial. Belial with the bucket for the Seahorses, and it's 32-28. This is Carboneau up over the timeline for the Raiders to Bloomer. Inside to Bear Jacklin. Craig with a shot, no good. This is Peacock. Over half court, and steal knocked away by Carboneau to Bloomer, back to Carboneau. And the basket's good. Carboneau with the drive, lays it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. And it's 32-30. 9 seconds left on the clock here. Third quarter of action, 32-30. Burlington High Seahorses over the Raiders. Junior varsity action this afternoon. Edison Carboneau to the foul line. 9 seconds left. And it's up to no good. And we've got a lane violation against the Seahorses, so that'll send Carboneau back to the line. This is Provost back into the game for the Seahorses. And the shot's up and in. 32-31 with 9 seconds left, third quarter. This is Provost. drives the lane and lays it up and in. 34. That's going to do it for 3 quarters here with the score 34-31 in favor of the Burlington High Seahorses over the Red Raiders of Rutland High. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Okay, back here at Rutland High School this afternoon, we've got junior varsity action. Just about ready to start the 4th quarter here. The Rutland High Red Raiders 31 playing host to the Burlington High Seahorse JVs, and the Seahorses with a 34-31 lead over the Red Raiders. Raiders have missed a ton of shots here off the rim, and tough luck here so far. I see one official. No, obviously there's one of the officials checking at the scorer's table. Be checking on somebody's fouls possibly. Now they've given the Seahorses an extra 2 points, so we've got 36-31. 36-31, and it's the 4th quarter of action. This is Provost for the Seahorses, brings the ball up over the timeline. Top of the key now, he gets it in to Smith. And the ball tipped around, it's put in there by Belial for Burlington. And it's 38-31. This is Mayhew bringing it up over the timeline, and he's fouled on the play. That'll send Chris to the foul line. And he's getting a 1-on-1 here. The first shot. It's no good. Rebound taken down there by Sinus. Good hustle by Greg Sinus on the play. Pulls it down, and the Raiders retain control. Mayhew over to Stempeck. Trying to go inside to Sinus, and the ball is tipped away, and the Seahorses take over. This is Provost bringing the ball up for the Seahorses, and looking to go over to Smith. Smith drives it in, no good. Rebound taken down by Aaron Boynton. To Stempeck, back to Mayhew.
Come on, Red.
Mayhew now brings it up over the timeline. Drives the baseline, lays it up and in. And Chris was fouled on the play, so that's going to send him to the line. Back in for the Raiders is Bear Jekyll. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll be right back. Okay, back at Rutland High School here, it's junior varsity action. The Burlington High Seahorses with a 5-point lead, 38-33 over the Rutland High Red Raiders with 6:59 left in the 4th quarter. Chris Mayhew going to the line for the Raiders to shoot a 1-and-1. It's up and good, 38-34 now. This is Provost for the Seahorses. Being double teamed there by the Raiders. And he's got Pecor up off the rim, no good. Boynton with the rebound for the Raiders, and Stempeck brings it up. White drives the lane, and they're going to get him for an offensive foul here. They'll turn the ball back over to Burlington. .34. Burlington out in front here of Rutland. 4th quarter of action. This is Du Bois. Du Bois brings it up over the timeline into Provost. Provost to Pecor now. Back to Du Bois. And he's going to be called for traveling. 38-34. The Raiders down by 4 with 6:32 left in the 4th quarter. This is Dwyer. Up over to Mayhew. Mayhew brings it in. Drives inside. Goes back out to Dwyer. Back over to Stempeck. Cross court to Mayhew. Chris back out to the top of the key now. Looks to Dwyer. And Dwyer lets one go. Rebound, Birajeklian up. And a basket. He's going to be fouled. That'll send Birajeklian to the line. (38-34). Raiders down by 4 with 6:07 left in the fourth quarter. First shot by Gregg is no good off the rim. He'll get another.
Here, swoosh. Yeah, swoosh, baby.
Second shot's no good. Rebound taken down by the Seahorses. This is Provost. Brings it up over the timeline. Looking to clear out here. Goes, drives the base, lays it up. No good. Boynton with the rebound for the Raiders. Brings it down to Mayhew. Over to Stempak to Dwyer. Dwyer back out to Mayhew. Top of the key. This is Stempak. He's got it. Mike Stempak, 38-36. Ball is loose, and it's picked up by Provost. Ahead, Smith. Seahorses, no good. Ripped away by Birajeklian. Ahead, here's Aaron Boynton, lays it up off the glass and in. 38-38, the Raiders tie it up. Okay, another game here for the Raiders. Okay, well, we're going to have a sub, not yet. And we've got a foul on the play. It's going to go against Stempak for the Raiders. Well, the Seahorses will take it out now with 5:13 left in the fourth quarter.
Come on, Dave.
This is over to Pecor, up over the timeline for the Seahorses. Top of the key is Provost now. And to Smith, back to Provost. Provost to Pecor. Pecor stops, shoots, and he's got it. 40-38 now. Burlington out in front of Rutland with 4:48 left, and the Raiders will call a timeout. We'll take a short break. Okay, back at Rutland High School this afternoon, high school basketball with the Rutland High Red Raiders playing host to the Burlington High Seahorses. The Raiders down by 2 here, 4:47 left in the fourth quarter of action. This is junior varsity action. Mayhew now into Stempak. Stempak trying to go back to the middle there, and it's broken up by Provost to the Seahorses. He brings the ball up now, going in. This is Pecor. Pecor from outside, shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bailey for the Raiders. This is Stempak over the timeline to Dwyer. Dwyer cross court to Mayhew. To Stempak to the top of the key. Over to Dwyer inside Birajeklian up, and it's good. 40-40 now, the Raiders and the Seahorses. 4:02 left in the fourth quarter. This is Provost. Stops in the lane. Back over to Smith with the shot up, no good. And it's off of Pecor for the Seahorses, and the Raiders will take over. This is Mayhew. Back to Dwyer. Going to go ahead to Stempak up over the timeline to Bailey. Bailey drives it up, no good. He's fouled on the play. That's going to send Aaron Bailey to the foul line. 3:42 left, 40-40. The Raiders and the Seahorses. Junior varsity action this afternoon here from Keefe Gym. First shot is up and no good. Dwyer with the rebound to put. Burlington takes over here with 3:34 left. This is Provost. And they're going to get him for steps.
Come on, good kid, baby, good. Come on, let's go.
Okay, the Raiders will take over. This is Mayhew now, top of the key. Trying to go inside there, and it's tipped away by Allsaver for the Seahorses. This is Pecor now with the ball. Looks inside to Belial. Belial goes up, no good. Bailey with the rebound. And Mayhew now brings it up over the timeline for the Raiders.
Hey, smart.
Chris Mayhew trying to go inside, and it's tipped away by Burlington. It'll be a Raider ball. This is Dwyer over to Mayhew. Top of the key, Mike Stempak over to Pat Dwyer. Dwyer going cross court to Mayhew. He's got Dwyer wide open. Pat drives the lane, no good. And it's taken down by Pecor. Pecor over to Provost now. Provost brings it up over the timeline for the Seahorses. Back to Pecor. Pecor, this is Provost now with a shot. It's up off the rim. Du Bois brings it down for the Seahorses. Back out on top. 2:16 left now in the fourth quarter. It's 40-40, the Seahorses and the Raiders. This is Allsaver out on the top of the key. Pass over to Belial, and Belial puts it in for Burlington. 42-40. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mayhew drives the base. Pecor takes it over for Burlington. This is Provost with the ball now for Burlington. Up over the timeline at the top of the key to Du Bois. Belial again. Back to Provost. Provost drives the baseline underneath. Back out to Allsaver. Drives, and he's going to be fouled on the play. Falls against Bailey for the Raiders. That's going to send Doug Allsaver to the line for the Burlington High Seahorses with the lead 42-40 here. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, and it's going to be a Raider ball. 1:30 left, 42-40. The Seahorses on top. Well, the ball's going to stay right down there. The Seahorses will get it out into play. This is Allsaver at the top of the key. And they're going to get him for steps. The Raiders are going to call a timeout here. We'll be right back. Okay, back here at Rutland High School, it's 42-40. The Burlington High Seahorses lead in this one with 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Got Stempak and Mayhew in the ball game here for the Raiders. Over to Dwyer now. Dwyer back to Stempak. Mike looks at the basket. Back over to Dwyer. A long court pass, and it's picked off by Pecor. Back to Provost. Provost up over the timeline. Top of the key now over to Allsaver. To Belial. Belial back to Pecor. Shot is up, no good. And they're going to get Dwyer on the foul down at the other end. That's going to send Provost to the line here for the Seahorses with 56 seconds left. Shots up and no good. Rebound is taken down by Bear Jacklin for the Raiders. And the Raiders throwing away here with 54 seconds left, 42-40. The Raiders down by 2. And the Seahorses are going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. Okay, back here with the junior varsity basketball game here this afternoon. The Burlington High Seahorses being hosted by the Rutland High Red Raiders. Seahorses with a 42-40 lead with 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is Provost bringing the ball up top of the key there, and out in front there, the Raiders are going to pick up the foul. Pat Dwyer picks up the foul for the Raiders, and that's going to send Doug Allsaver to the line for the Seahorses. Shot was up and no good. The rebound was taken down by Dwyer to Mayhew. Mayhew over the timeline now. Down in the corner, fires it back to Dwyer. Dwyer from three-point lands. Up and in. Dwyer with the three-pointer, and the Raiders are out in front, 43-42, 28 seconds left. This is Provost now for the Seahorses. Back to Pecor, Allsaver. Back to Pecor. Provost calls a timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break here. Okay, we've got junior varsity action where it's Rutland High 43 and Burlington 42. We should have quite a finish here. 16 seconds left in the ball game. Burlington inbounds it. This goes to Provost. Provost clears him out now. Looking to drive the base, goes back inside. Ball tipped away by Dwyer. The shot up, no good off the rim. And it's only going to be a right ball. It'll be a Raider ball. 2 seconds left. 43-42. The Raiders on top. Then to Mayhew. And that's going to do it. The score here at the end of the game, it's the Rutland High Red Raiders 43 and the Burlington High Seahorses 42. Junior varsity action and the varsity action will follow shortly.